This is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. We're here on the 360 taking a look at this magical experience where you get to do spellcasting and all that. So be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. What is that thing? That's pretty terrifying. Anyways, it's like, you know, 480, sub 480, something like that. It's not like full widescreen, but it takes up more of the screen than you might expect, which is kind of fascinating. Looks like it could be 60 FPS. So let's go, team. And you can play as any of the three Harry Potter childrens. You get to kind of pick. I love how they use a picture from, like, I think the movies of the three individuals, but it looks like it's pictures of them when they're younger. Like, they look older in the game almost than they do in their, like, little included pictures there. So I picked to play as Harry Potter. Played as any of them, I guess, if I wanted to. And this is obviously the Goblet of Fire, so this is that particular year. So you're kind of going through the adventures of that school year. It seems almost as though every game based on, like, the different years of Hogwarts are, like, completely random different games, which is interesting. They definitely do a change quite a bit over the years, but I guess they had to get them out pretty, like, fast, if that makes sense. Like, they were trying to tie them in with the movies, so you'd have to be pumping these games out pretty quickly, especially since you wouldn't get, like, a whole lot of context detail-wise in regards to the films and stuff. I mean, they'd get more access than most, but that's the big thing, is just being, like, you know, essentially, you know, how are we going to get these games out this fast? It was definitely a different time, because we don't really get the tie-ins like we used to, if you know what I mean. Harry Potter got sent flying back. Do we have to push this? Oh, look at the magic of the wand. That was a great cast. Oh, thanks. Again? Are you kidding me? Kind of like one of those little action kind of adventure sort of things. Great cast. Oh, thank you. Did they do it again? You gotta be kidding me. How many times are we gonna have to move this thing? I can't even. What was it saying to do? To pull faster? Okay, I'm like trying to move this thing, but it is not really moving. Yeah, I'm just gonna consider that. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, it lets us get right by. That's all we need. Oh no, it's more... I don't know what these things are. Jinx rapidly to stun creatures faster. That's what I'm trying to do. Don't we have any, like, unforgivable spells that we could unleash against these things? It's just such a simpler time. Did we actually get the whole franchise's games, or did they only do up to, like, 5 or 6 or something like that and then stop? I feel like we missed out on some years, which is a bit sad, actually. It'd be hilarious if you could play, like, a whole, you know, the whole Harry Potter series, like, in a game format over the course of, like, I don't know, all the different, like, you could see it across the different gens, which would be fascinating, right? You just throw a rock on that thing and kill it? That's pretty savage, Ron. That's pretty savage. As you could tell, definitely the frame rate isn't super stable. Take this thing down. It wasn't a great cast. It was a glorious cast. Yeah. Bridge. How upset is this wrong? Hurry up! Ooh. Oh, poor Harry Potter. That really hurts. Uh-oh, that looks to be a Death Eater, I would assume. Kind of evil looking.
that Death Eater!
We can't cast at
That
them.
Death Eater, Ron?
Stay low! Pompeii, retract 'em!
That was good.
Did we just kill that Death Eater? Maybe the Harry Potter crew is more savage than we thought. Wow, look at that huge field. Oh yeah, because this is supposed to be the Quidditch Cup, right?
Harry. It's his mark.
The skies. That's a skull, I think? He's actually, like, animated pretty well as a character there. I don't think I've really seen any of the Harry Potter kids, like, up close, but I gotta say, the Weasley guy there, he was, yeah, no, he actually looked pretty well animated for character, you know, facial design and stuff like that. Saving Harry Potter. It's Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft and wizardry. Do 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 do. It's time for the next chapter. We got Mad Eye Moody doing the defense against. Is it just me, or is Harry Potter's face rendered way better than the other kids' faces? And why are we collecting beans? So yeah, I thought I'd give another character a shot at being the character to be played as. You literally could switch any level. Oh no, those things that are everywhere. Are these in the movies, or like, I don't really remember these things too well.
Cast your jinxes in quick succession.
Is that like a healing spell I just put on? That's a very weird close-up.
You need to cast a charm.
Good shot! Right on target! Good aim!
Is that actually like Harry Potter and company doing the voices, or is it just like some other random person they got to do it? I'm so curious. So it's kind of just like an adventure sort of game, I guess, is the biggest thing here, right? You're just kind of going from area to area collecting magical beans for some reason.
That's it.
This is a very interesting teaching for Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Collect as many red beads as you can. You're going to need all the strength you can get.
That was great.
So we just kill the same enemy over and over. It's like literally the enemy we kept killing last time around, too. Oh yeah, because we can lock the rocks on them, right? If we want to. Whoa, she went flying in the air there. That was pretty crazy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Wow, Ron, you just literally threw a rock at the galley, like, not a smart move.
Try summoning it with the Axio charm. Not bad. Remember, you can summon rewards that are out of reach by casting Axio.
Okay.
Nothing like wizard sweets to boost energy.
Such realistic lighting.
So spellbound.
Wicked!
What did we get? Magic? Is that the whole level? New level of Defense Against the Dark Arts. Okay. We collected some beans. That's exciting. I always like collecting beans when I play my Harry Potter games. That's what it's all about, guys. It's about the beans. Yes, quite so, in the loading screens. Right on. Alright, what's the next chapter? Wait, we're doing Lesson 2, Defense Against the Dark Arts? Oh, okay. Guess we'll give Ron a world this time, mix it up a little bit. Sure, why not, Ron? Let's do it. You're up. No collector's cards. It said I had 11 collector cards, but yet it says I have no collector cards. Why even give me the option to put cards in if I don't have any cards? Unless I'm not doing the right thing to get cards. Ah, whatever. I don't need the cards. I'm here to blast and become a wizard.
Potter,
What's next, Mad Eye Moody, in these repetitive level sequence scenarios?
Tri-wizard shields. And remember, constant vigilance.
Let's go, team.
Now to put
So
the
he's just
fire
like created different rooms for us, kind of the same thing. Whoa.
Aqua Erupto!
good.
Amazing work, Ron Weasley.
Aqua Erupto!
Oh, how many fires are there? Is it a safe thing to have fires going on in a wooden
The bigger fire.
classroom?
Give me a hand!
Couldn't the whole school get, like, destroyed? Are we supposed to do this as, like, a group or something?
Very good.
We're a team of wizards.
Good.
You guys don't want to get the last one? I guess we're gonna go help Harry over here.
Aqua Erupto.
You guys are really giving me mixed signals here.
Accio! Ah! Ron! Are you
Not
alright?
Ron.
I think so.
I feel like they literally try to, like, bring you over so that you can experience the explosion attack. I feel like that's what's going on here. You can tell that they really made Hogwarts come to life in this situation. Hey Harry, you wanna come and give us a helping hand here, Harry? There we go. See, now everybody's got this going together, I think, right? It's a big team effort. Triple hose. Yeah, there we go. Look at all the beans. What do you do with the beans? Like, can I buy stuff with the beans? It's one of those things, but now it's on fire. They're doing some, like, hard recycling of, like, creatures and stuff like that.
Inflated!
I guess this one is slightly bigger. Are we just supposed to keep spraying these things till they, like, all of a sudden are out of fire? Whoa, that thing got bloated and exploded. It's just a poor creature. I don't know why we gotta be so hostile towards it. Take it out, team. We must be the best wizards that there ever was. It's the only way that we'll survive into the final year of the Hogwarts time. Gotta get these video game tie-ins going, you know what I'm saying? I think this is also, like, again, very different from the other ones that they did for the series over the years.
Get a jinx on it.
Right on, I've got the beans. The magic beans. This place is strangely large. Oh, we're finally outside of Hogwarts here.
And they burn holes in my trousers!
Let's collect these rewards. Right on. Alright, where are we headed?
Ow, that blast burned me!
Don't worry, Ron, it's just a little bit of fire.
Sense.
Why are we trying to go up the outside of the school here?
Blast, it burnt me!
Salamander fires.
Salamander fires.
I was hoping you'd remember.
If you guys all help me out here, we could take out this salamander. Are we supposed to put out this fire thing too, I would imagine? This is a very weird way to kick off this Harry Potter experience. I mean, the first level was kind of interesting. This is just weird, though. It's like we're just doing some training stuff that's all bizarre. Maybe this will give me the the education I need to be able to handle their challenges.
I'm sure you recall salamander fires. Weasley.
Salamander
Fires.
fires.
They'll spawn new salamanders.
What are we doing? Are we doing the fires? Okay, I'll put out the fires. You guys keep fighting the salamander things, okay? Look at that incredibly detailed backdrop. So authentic. Too authentic, some would say. I would say, you know what? This is probably the first time I ever felt like I was actually going to Hogwarts. They could turn the vents back on. This is insanity.
There better not be any more of those things in here.
Knowing Moody, there's bound to be an army of them.
An army of the salamanders that are on fire? Well, that's not a good thing. Is this switch? Oh, we gotta pull the drawbridge down. Typical. Maybe if, what's her name, could come over here and give us a hand. Oh, never mind, I guess we don't need it. Harry and Ron have this down.
Every time I turn around, there's a salamander just waiting to get me.
What is with all these firing salamanders? Does Hogwarts have like a salamander issue going on in the school? Is that what's happening here? Is a salamander craze? I really don't get it. You gotta put out this fire, and that way the salamander stops spawning. I don't know if I'm putting out the salamander fire or the salamander itself. Am I out of like water attack?
No, not like that.
Now let's get this other one so that the fire doesn't rage on, I guess, for too long would be the thing. Yeah, good move, team. That's what I like to see out there. That's why we're the best. We're the dream team of Hogwarts. Oh look, it's a crest thing. Nothing like bringing a bunch of kids out to the spooky tops of the Hogwarts castle in the rain, you know, for some sketchy fire putting outing. Great cast. Okay, whatever. Begin collection. Cool, cool. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. What an enchanting, delightful chapter in Harry Potter land. And the loading. Please don't tell me it's another Defense Against the Dark Arts chapter. Oh, it's completed. Okay, so Moody's challenge is locked. Alright, well, what do we do now? Locked. One more Triwizard Shield to unlock the next location. Okay, well, how do I get that? Oh, I can just go into it? I guess? I don't know. So you're collecting Triwizard things to move forward? I guess Harry's back up on the menu. Okay, let's go. Let's jump right back into this. I think we got this. It's a bit of a weird time, but it is what it is.
Back again, eh? And there are still several shields to collect.
Alright, well, where do I collect these shields? Mad-eyed Moody.
We're quite high up here.
Yeah, I've seen these before.
Whoa, look at those
Use
physics.
the cauldron
To do what?
to smash the supports, Ron.
Careful, they can be a little explosive.
Having a hard time getting these cauldrons to blow up these walls. Nothing with the fountain? Alright. Actually, can we destroy the fountain? That didn't look like that worked. Just kind of waiting for the cauldron to respawn. It's like we gotta do the same thing here. Really? That didn't hit that thing? Maybe it's because the fire is up?
Ow!
I'll just run through it, Harry. It's not that big of a deal.
Guardian Leviosa.
Is that what that is? A Guardian Leviosa? That's what's going on here?